a pickleball court. It was one incredible outing for all the international and Indian players. Particularly what left everyone impressed was the quarterfinal matchup between India's top two, Arman Bhatia, Aditya Ruhela, worthy of a final. But when we look at day two, you have Kaitlyn Kerr now who's stepping on court, and this day has a lot of action lining up for you, because if the bar was not already raised too high, expect it to go even higher, because look at who's arriving. The New Zealand number one, the Kiwi sensation Katy Perry on your screen. And right behind her, the Dutch lady from Netherlands, Roos Reek. She had a tough outing in her singles contest yesterday. Went to 3 for Roos against K. Pau. And that was one wonderful contest. Pushed their limits, but just could not get that W. Katie was alongside cheering her on. And now they're teaming up for this women's doubles contest. So many incredible quarterfinals yesterday, then the semi-finals. But without a doubt, the player that stood out, that impressed everyone the most, had to be Arman Bhatia. Down 5-10 in the first, comes back, wins that, loses the second, wins it in a decider against his arch rival Aditya Ruhela. Also, when you speak of someone like a 17-year-old Amol Ramchandani, who took the first game against someone with the experience of Tom Evans, and then eventually succumbed later in the next two. When you speak of Indians, whether it's Amol Ramchandani or whether it's Arman Bhatia, who also impressed us with his performance in the first game, winning that game against Dusty Boyer. And then eventually he too had to bow out. But now what is interesting is Dusty Boyer meets Aryan's brother, Arman Bhatia, in the finals of the singles. So that is a mouth-watering contest. And speaking of mouth-watering, we've got the ladies ready to create some sizzling action on championship court. Over to Chinmay.
Corner, we've got team Back in Black. Returning player from last night. I'm going to get straight to you and say, how's the recovery? How hard has it been? Because you finished off late yesterday and you're playing in the heat.
Yeah, I'm definitely tired, a little sick, but it's fine. No better conditions than playing at 1 p.m. Very hot, so I'm ready.
Do you regret the decision of wearing all black?
Not really. I like it. Sophia picked it out, and I went into Target and bought the same one. I was like, we got a match if we're going to play together. So it's been a blast. I'm really grateful to be playing with Sophia, and we're going to have a lot of fun out there today.
Let me just say, I'm so happy because you guys are looking amazing. I'm sure you guys feel amazing, and I'm sure you guys will play amazing. Now to this corner of good vibes only, the Dancing Queens. Guys, how's it going, first of all? How's the injury? You were braced up yesterday. The brace is gone. They're still strapping there. How do you tend to go about today's business?
Just go as planned as normal. Like, I've been pushing through the injury a few weeks now, so just got to put my heart on the line today, and that's it.
Love it. If they're half as good as your dance moves, I think you guys have got this game. Now, the champion, Roos, tell me, first of all, hard luck yesterday. You fought hard, and how does a Dutch girl meet a Kiwi girl, and then you guys become partners and travel the world, and then this becomes a thing?
Yeah, we have to thank our coach Mike Newell. He brought us together basically, and I came to Australia. I lived there now for a year and a half, and but my heart is in the Netherlands. So if my parents are watching, thanks.
Well, to happily ever after, one question before I let you guys go. Do you prefer singles or doubles?
Doubles.
I mean, I'm now too scared to say. No, kidding. Doubles. Always.
I'm already breaking up relationships here. Quickly, singles or doubles?
Doubles only.
Doubles.
I think if we let Roos go, it's all a doubles party here. As you were, girls, have a great game. I'll see you soon. Cheers.
Well, day one certainly was a roller coaster ride, and as we get ready to start the second day of the PWR DUPR India Masters, it promises thrillers. Match after match, be ready to enjoy this one. Fasten your seatbelts, because we start with the women's doubles. The 23 and 21-year-olds, Roos and Katie, best of friends. Enjoy the time off court, and it'll be interesting to see the chemistry on court. And of course, you have Sofia Seving, who impressed us with her singles performance yesterday alongside Kaitlyn Kerr. But right now you can hear the chief referee, Byron Fresso, instructing the ladies.
And you can then decide whether or not you want to accept the call standing as is, or you want to challenge it on the video. Okay? We do have video challenge. You have 3 challenges per match. All right? Use them. So I'm getting to that. Yeah. 3 challenges per match. So I'll tell you, you have 2 one-minute timeouts per game, okay? And 2 minutes between games. Fair enough? Yeah. All right, any questions for me?
Sounds good.
All righty. So I'd like you to stand right there, backing me.
Yes.
All right. You see what I have behind me?
Yeah.
All right, 1 or 2?
1.
She saw through me. 1 it is.
We'll return.
You return. You have the serve. Which end would you like?
We'll start on that end.
You start on that end, okay? Ladies, you've got another 3 minutes to warm up.
All
Let me
right,
get
so Byron says, ladies, you've got 3 minutes to warm up. Katie says we choose the other side. So sides chosen, ready to rumble. In the commentary box, my name is Sarthak. Let's get this started. Day 2 promises a lot of incredible action. And it'll be interesting to see who takes the initiative. Given the style of play I've seen from Katie and Roos, they really go after their drives. They're hard hitters of that ball. Warming up towards the right, Katie and Roos. Towards the left, in the black outfits, you can see Kaitlyn and Sofia. A 3-minute warm-up session as instructed by Mr. Byron Fresso, our chief official. This is going to be interesting, especially given the heat. Very different conditions in the evening. You saw Roos play under the lights. She had a little difficult time with Pekau. Could not get the job done in that decider. I had a word with both Roos and Katie some time back, and both of them, I asked, so how are you feeling, especially given Katie's ankle issue? But she really has allowed herself a good amount of recovery time, and I don't think that'll be a major factor, but let's see how it plays out once the match starts. And Roos mentioned, can you not see our lovely outfits? So they're matching the outfits, and that also is the case with Kaitlyn and Sophie. So the fashion statement, going high at the PWR DUPR India Masters, and a big shout out to the Types group in the commentary booth. It's me, Sarthak, alongside myself. I have Chinmay Sharma.
What's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. It's a bright and sunny start to the doubles pro segment of this lovely PWR DUPR tournament, India Masters. Trust me when I say it's hot out there. I spent maybe about 10 minutes and the temperature's up, and these girls have very fashionably decided to wear black. We'll see how if that pays off or no. But honestly, 2 of the 4 girls have played yesterday, so fatigue will be a problem. I did speak to them about recovery, and as you would imagine, they haven't slept very well. But I think they're just going on good vibes and energies right now. So can't wait to see what unfolds in the next 30 to 40 minutes.
Indeed, good vibes, good energy, and of course the adrenaline rush that keeps them going. The endorphins. They are pumped about this. They're loving it. I was having a word with Kaitlyn Kerr also yesterday, who's on court right now. She says she hasn't seen a bigger pickleball stadium than this one out at the RK Khanna Tennis Complex in New Delhi. This is the biggest pickleball stadium as per Kaitlyn Kerr, who's popularly known as the pickleball chick in the United States of America, a popular voice in America, and she's someone who's traveled quite a bit for pickleball. And when she says that, that speaks volumes about what has been created here in terms of infrastructure and a platform for global pickleball to grow.
I think that's honestly a big compliment to the sponsors and the venue organizers. For somebody like Sarthak just mentioned, who's traveled the world, played the sport extensively, having such good things to say about the facilities, the infrastructure here. I'm just glad that pickleball is in good hands here, as we see some back-to-back good shots and volleys in the warm-up. Girls getting warmed up. I don't know how much more they need to get warmed up, because you just need to stand out there for 30-odd seconds and you're roasting. And my Indian skin doesn't burn. It goes straight from nothing to crispy.
Well, I don't really think this warm-up is actually for the warm-up. It's more, I guess, from what I understand, is to understand the bounce of that carpet surface. I was chatting up with Katie and Roos, both of them, of course, training, practicing on the other courts. Now, that bounce, we discussed this yesterday as well, is a different bounce, and you want to get accustomed to this one. So the warm-up really to get the feel of how the court is playing. And that is why about half an hour, 1 hour back, you saw a lot of hitting from all four of these ladies on this court. So this warm-up session is just in addition to that. So they've had a good 1.5 hours of hitting in totality before this match starts.
And yes, you guys will get confused a little bit because there are two Kaitlyns today on either team. But I'm talking about the Kiwi one here, who was strapped up, Roos's partner yesterday, who's suffering from a stress fracture, and luckily she's still taped up, but the big cast is off. She says it shouldn't be an issue at all. She's happy, raring to go, and that's what you want to hear from any athlete, where they don't let their shortcomings and their injuries hold them down. Hearts of champions, all four of these girls, and we're very, very close to the start of the first game here on the
All right,
center
ladies,
court
let's
today.
get ready to play. Yep. All right, game one. Time in 0-0-2.
Here we go. Katie Hart starts this on her serve. The Kiwi. And she gets the first point on the board for herself and Roos van Reek. They chose to let Katie serve first. That's an interesting decision. She's obviously has those concerns with her foot. Broken this time. Side out, meaning it's a change in serves. Now it's Kaitlyn Kerr with the serve.
Second server.
Extremely sunny conditions here, and especially for team Roos and Kaitlyn. They are literally
0-1-2.
facing the sun right now. Could be a big problem, but again, it's just 1 point separating them, and it's just been 2 serves.
Side out.
Quick breaks of serves at the moment.
1-0-1. Point. Two, 0-1. Second server.
Sarthak, tell me, you've spoken quite a bit yesterday to the pickleball chick, or Kaitlyn. So just tell me a little about her.
2-0-2.
Is she
Sorry,
a content creator who plays
2-0-2.
pickleball as well, or is she a pickleball player who then started doing content? Because she's just full of energy.
Side out.
Well, she got introduced to the sport and instantly fell in love with her. She was in the world of investments and finance, interestingly,
0-2-1.
and from that to switch to pickleball, and of course she plays the sport, she speaks on the sport, and she is the commentator, broadcaster, the voice of pickleball in the USA, and
Second server.
it's just purely the love for the sport that keeps her going.
0-2-2.
Amazing to see. Today we do have a mic on our main referee Byron, so you'll be able to hear him calling the call, seeing and hearing what he says when it comes to the reviews, etc. So that's a great addition from yesterday. So you guys
1-2-2.
watching feel closer and more part of the action.
Side out.
Back to the Katie
2-1-1.
Hart serve now. Can they keep this going?
Point. Three, 1-1. Second serve.
You could hear Sofia say out over there, but
3-1-2.
Kaitlyn chose to send that back.
Point.
This time sends it long. Disappointed with herself, Kaitlyn Kerr. The need to fight back into this. The first game, we often say this,
4-1-2.
very, very important.
Side out.
So we see in the doubles game a lot more of the game is played in close quarters, close to the kitchen, as opposed to yesterday where it was a lot of drives and a lot of cross-court shots. Here, a lot more compact, which makes the game even more quicker. And very surprisingly, Roos was the only one who said she prefers singles. The rest of the three girls said they prefer doubles, which did make Kaitlyn very happy, her partner.
The roar sending out a statement with that smash, and a smile on Katie Hart's face after that wonderful overhead.
4-1-1. Second serve.
Reminder once again, you can only win points on your own serve.
4-1-2. Side
For
out.
everyone new to the sport of pickleball, for all our viewers, for all our listeners tuning in, you have two serves from each side, and should one opponent miss or lose the serve, your partner chooses to serve then, and should both of them end up losing the point, then your opponents don't win a point, they just get two opportunities to serve at the minimum. And they can keep serving as long as they keep winning. So it goes on and you keep accumulating points, as many as you can on your own serve.
There we saw Roos taking a body shot.
2-4-2.
I'm sure she didn't enjoy that too much.
Side out.
Good shot there. I think a little bit of frustration coming from that body shot. Utilized it, channeled it well, and smashed it right into the opponent's court.
Point. 5-1. Point. 6-1. Point.
Steadily moving forward, both Katie Hart and Roos Van Reek.
7-1. Point.
Just not finding her timing there, Sofia.
And just in a matter of under 10 minutes, the game has gone to 8-2. Deficit of 6 now in hot but windy conditions.
Second serve. Eight, 2-2.
Sarthak, how was your rest yesterday, man? We got done a little late and we've been up since morning.
Point.
How was yesterday? Did you manage to get some sleep?
One of the best sleeps I've got in a long time, because of the fact that we were so exhausted after that really long day, but such an entertaining one. So much happening, thrillers, especially that quarterfinal,
2-9-1.
which was a nail-biter between Arman and Aditya. And also, when you speak of the women's action, the one between Pekau and Roos Van Reek, who's on the court right now, raising the bar setting the standards so high at the PWR DUPR India Masters, the Indian as well as the international players.
292. Point.
Good return there. You can tell every now and then they need to wipe the sweat off their face because the conditions
392.
are very hot. Serve has been broken and now close quarter. Pickleball at its finest. The rallies in this in the double segment are a little longer because well, the responsibility is divided between two players and not one.
And Chinmay, you're fairly new to this sport, following it, understanding it. Now, between yesterday, the singles, and watching the doubles now, what do you like? Like, when I ask you, would you want to play singles or would you want to play doubles?
So to play, I definitely prefer playing singles, but to watch, I think the doubles game is a lot more compact because you need to cover lesser area as an athlete because you have two players in the same court. So, so the game gets much faster, a lot more in close quarters, requires a lot more patience. As you can see, the rallies are longer. So I think to watch, definitely doubles. To play, probably singles.
Second server.
Lovely. So we're getting a taste of both the worlds on day one and day two.
What about you, buddy? What would you prefer?
Well, when it came to tennis, I was always a singles player. So playing, I would prefer the singles. Watching, anything. Bring on any form of pickleball. I love to watch it.
And Hart.
And with that, the first game goes Roos Reek and Kaitlyn Hart's way. As Chief Referee Byron says, take a break, come back, and we start the second one shortly.
Much needed breaks here, a little escape from the heat that's dawned upon us in Delhi today, the capital of the country, with arguably or probably one of the best facilities to play pickleball in the country and probably in the world as well. Massive stadium here. And as the competition progresses, we will see bigger turnouts. Right now, the heat on a weekday is terrorizing, but clearly the girls don't seem to be too affected by it. They even said that we like the heat, we play in it. In fact, Roos and her partner Kaitlyn will head to Melbourne after this to play yet another Open there. So clearly these girls jump from tournament to tournament. She literally took a 30-second break to remember when is the last time she visited Netherlands, which is her hometown and a home country rather. So it's unfortunate for an athlete that they have to live off a bag. But the perks are you get to play sports for a living as game 2 begins now.
Game 2, time in, 0-0. Point.
What an interception there from Sofia Seving. Comes in right in the center.
1-0, 2. Point.
So they get 2 points on the board really quick now.
2-0-2.
There'll be a change in that score. Yes, right there. So you have the ladies in the black outfits. Seving and Kerr. Kaitlyn Kerr, Sofia Seving winning 2 points on the trot, and now the serve has been broken, hence referee says side out. So now you'll have Roos Reek and Kaitlyn Hart with the serve. Here we go, Katie serves it.
And as you can see, you can only put your foot in the kitchen if the ball has bounced once. Till then, the kitchen is out of bounds, and we saw that with Kaitlyn stepping in the moment she saw the ball bouncing. Before that, not at all. See, Sarthak, I've been practicing the rules myself, doing my homework.
Loving it.
Point. Two, 2-1. Second serve.
So moments back you heard 2-2-1 from the chief referee, which means it's 2-2 in the game score, and
2-2-2.
1 refers to the first server. And now he said 2-2-2, which means the second server, because one of your partner's serves has been broken. That is what he implies with 2-2-1 and 2-2-2.
Yeah, that was one of the stranger rules I had to learn, that the score is said with 3 different digits, with 1 and 2 being repeated right at the end, depending on who the server is.
Three, 2-2.
Intense rally there, with volley after volley. But Reek Kaitlynn Hart coming out on top there.
2-3-1.
I beg your pardon, Kerr.
Second serve.
Yeah.
2-3-2.
Go.
Point.
That one? Yeah.
3-3-2.
Quad.
Side out.
Lead from Roosevelt.
Side out, meaning serves change, and the reaction from Sofia, not too happy with her serve being
3-3-1.
broken. Roos Reek with the serve now.
Second serve.
Looking to slice that, maybe because when you're slicing you tend to
3-3-2.
move forward. Your footwork is you're transferring the body weight on those feet, and we know that Kaitlyn Hart's ankle is strapped. She is having a little bit of a difficult time, and she's also a tall lady, so it's not easy to move forward and
3-3-1.
bend for those shorter balls closer to the kitchen line. So there's a lot that she has to improvise and execute differently.
Second serve.
That's Kaitlyn Hart with the strapping on her foot. And here
3-3-2.
we go. Now Kaitlyn Kerr with the serve. Wow, has to be the best rally so far. They went after it. Initially you could see the pace really nice and slow, and then once they went after it, no one was willing to blink.
See a barrage of sorries there before the previous shot, because a couple of body shots there. But again, I think it's all love and games between the girls, as there was a shot that went out of bounds there. Overcooked rather.
5-3-2.
And interestingly, the body shot in this sport is called a body bag. You just go after your opponent's body. You see that in tennis in the body serves. But here it's called something very interesting, a body bag.
Oh, that's rather morbid. There's literally so many dark thoughts coming in my head, but look, that's the fun bit of sports. You have silly point in cricket, and you have the body bag here in pickleball.
Point. Four, 5-1. Point.
This particular game really important for Kaitlyn and Sofia. It's more neck and neck in comparison to the first one. Roos and Hart requesting for a confirmation. The referee says that's right. 4-5-2 it is.
That just shows how physically and mentally agile you have to be, keeping track of the score. Even though there is a referee and a great one at that with Byron, but very important that you're mentally active as well. Keep a track of what's happening in the game.
Side out. 5-5-1.
Go from Kaitlyn Kerr, and indeed Sofia Seving went after it, but just could not get it
5-5-2.
across as comfortably as she would have liked. Now Kaitlyn has the serve.
Side out. 5-5-1. Second server. 5-5-2. Side out.
Overhit that one, and the service has been broken.
5-5-1.
Neck and neck at 5 apiece.
Point.
As you see, the closer they play to the kitchen, the more the bending takes a toll on your back, your hamstrings, your quads. Good workout for the legs,
6-5-1.
which is why you'll see pretty much every pickleball player has to have a very strong upper body, and then as well as strong shoulders, a strong chest, and needs to be flexible because you're constantly moving. You can't be too muscular, too big, because it'll then hamper your
6-5-2.
flexibility and agility. So if you are looking to get agile, fit, get another reason to start pickleball.
Side out. Timeout. Receivers. It's 6-5-2.
A timeout. A good time to go for one. As we take a look at the massive Franklin Pickleball, our official ball sponsor, Franklin. The PWR DUPR India Masters. Big shout out to all our sponsors, and incredible job that the Times Group has done. The anchor investor at the PWR Dubai World Tour that we had in Dubai, and now with the PWR DUPR India Masters here, following this we'll have the PWR DUPR India League. It just gets bigger, better, and such a massive platform. 700 ranking points at stake here for 52 weeks. They're valid. $50,000 the prize money. 750 participants from across the globe, and we're just so entertained sitting here in the commentary booth. Sarthak and Chinmay really enjoying the pickleball action that's coming away from the best seat in the house.
Amen to that, brother. It's
15 seconds.
Always fun sitting next to you. Yesterday, 14 odd hours passed so quickly because we were having the best time ever. A little bit of banter, lots of laughter. Thankfully, they don't have a full-time cam to show you what we get up to in here, but trust me, it's a laugh ride.
Time in. 6-5-2. 5-6-2. Sorry, I can't keep up with this paper here. 5-6-1.
You see, Byron, I think, still feeling the fatigue from yesterday. He just says, I can't keep up with this paper here. Of course you can, Byron. You're an amazing ref.
Point.
It's just
a different format today where you mention the score and the server being 1 and 2. You always start from the right side of the court. That's where the service starts from. If you lose, you get to reload with your partner, and if you lose that as well,
7-6-1.
tough luck, it goes to the other side.
6-6-1. Sorry. Point.
Enjoying her time on court, Katie Hart. You saw the dance moves from the lady yesterday as well.
7-6-1.
Cheering her partner, Roos Reek, who had a tough outing in the singles.
Point.
I don't even think my voice can do to that ow, ow, pitch that she had right now. But just goes to show that
8-6-1.
even in this heat, these girls are having fun, and trust me, it's a little more incentivized when there is a prize pool of $50,000 US. Gives you that little more excitement. Always good when you're playing for a big prize. I mean, of course, there is the passion for the sport that is predominant and primary rather. But again, when you're awarded with a good prize pocket like that we have offered here, it's always that extra
9-6-2.
incentive to give 110%.
Side out. Six, 9-1. Second server.
Yeah.
6-9-2. Side out.
Roos and Kaitlyn here, close
9-6-1.
to shutting this down in just 2 games.
Second server.
Losing out there, so as you see, even though they lost on this, they lost the point of the serve,
9-6-2.
they still get another opportunity with server 2.
We kept discussing the evolution of the sport yesterday, how it's gone from dinking a lot more to drives. But when it comes to the
10-6-2.
doubles, we're getting so many dinks to watch, to witness today. The double still has this. Right here, you see this dinking battle when they're at the kitchen. But then you see them increase the speed. The speed up is a big factor. Who chooses to do that first? Who takes the initiative?
Side out.
While the dinks are slow and
verbal
easy,
warning.
once you
Okay.
change the pace. Now this was a nice angle, but look at Kaitlyn, how she goes after that and forces the error from Katie Hart's racket.
1 second.
Battle, in fact. And now the smile doesn't ever leave
Right.
Katie Hart's face. Just
6-10-1.
enjoys her time, be it with a sprained, semi-injured foot or not. She really enjoys herself on championship court.
Is out. Point. 7-10-1.
Talk of emotion. Talk
Second
of
server.
leaving everything on a pickleball court. Kaitlyn Kerr was down and out, came back on her feet, and that's the reaction from
7-10-2.
Sofia Seving. She knows how important that 1 point was.
Point.
When you play so much in close quarters, there's bound to be a lot of body bags So that's something even I need to get used to as a viewer. There you see, takes the brunt of that ball. Luckily, doesn't hurt too much because it's not like most of the sports where the ball is hard or really hurts or stings. But then again, when you have someone like Roos or Sofia or Kaitlyn smash that ball with all its might, it probably will leave a mark.
9-10-2. Point.
Right down the middle, solving the riddle. So good, that shot. See how she finds the ball right here. Sofia's reading it so beautifully and piercing through.
10-10-2. Side out.
There you can see that ball was going out of bounds, but we see
10-10-1.
the racket being put inside and cost them the point.
Foot fault, right foot, point game.
Ooh, foot fault.
Sure, you want to challenge it?
They are going to be challenging it. Foot
I
fault.
have a challenge on the foot fault on the non-volley zone line. The score of 10-10-1. See right there on the foot. That's the foot right on the leg. Yeah, go ahead. There it is, right there. Hold it right there. That's your foot on the line. No way what? Huh? It's a foot right on the line. Point game match. 11-10 to Reek and
So
Hart.
interestingly, it's point game match as referee Byron says. That's it. They waited for a bit there on the review and a confirmation. What a wonderful start this for the Kiwi-Dutch duo, winning comfortably in the end, especially after the singles loss yesterday. This is much needed for Roos van Reek, and it'll be good to see Katie marching forward given the ankle concerns she's had.
What a good start to center court action here today. A lovely game to watch, but just like yesterday, match one rather, ends in 2 games. Back-to-back victories for Roos and Kaitlyn. Slightly tougher conditions today as the sun is out bright and the wind isn't too strong, as we can see right now. Not too many flags around this arena flying, so it will be hot out there for these girls who are giving it their all. As you can see, the umbrellas can only help you so much when you're running around and constantly under pressure to perform. It does take a toll on your body, and this match wrapped up in 2 games, but don't you dare go anywhere. There's lots more action coming today. A day full of quarters and semis of the doubles category.